Every gay man faces it sooner or later. That quiet fear that getting older means fading away. But what if aging isn't a downfall, but a doorway? Let's talk about the beliefs that hold us back and the truths that can set us free. Here are 5 lies gay men believe about aging. Lie number 1. If I don't look young, I won't be desirable. This one runs deep. Our culture often equates beauty with worth. And from the moment many of us come out, we enter a very visual world where youth, fitness, and a certain kind of masculinity feel like currency. The message, sometimes loud, sometimes subtle, is desirable equals included. So aging can feel like being erased. A lot of this traces back to early rejection and shame. Many of us learn to cope by perfecting ourselves. Body, social skills, achievements. That perfectionism becomes a shield. If I look young and desirable, I'll stay lovable. Aging pokes holes in that shield. No matter how disciplined we are, time challenges the illusion of control. Here's the truth. Desire evolves, and so does what makes you magnetic. Confidence, presence, humor, groundedness, empathy. These often bloom once we stop chasing approval. When you treat your body less like a project to fix and more like a story to honor, you unlock a fuller, steadier desire. One based on connection, not constant validation. Lie number 2. Everyone else is handling aging better than I am. Comparison doesn't just steal joy, it steals authenticity. In gay spaces, it can hum in the background non-stop, fueled by social media, dating apps, even well-meaning friends. We see guys our age or older who look fitter, more partnered, more confident, more together. It's easy to believe they're gliding through aging while we're barely keeping up. Underneath is something called narcissistic wounding, a deep need to be seen and mirrored in our worth. If that mirroring was inconsistent growing up, and it often is for queer kids, we hunt for it outside ourselves. Comparison becomes a check. Am I okay? Do I measure up? And the gay ecosystem, curated images, subtle hierarchies, feeds that self-surveillance. Real talk, almost every gay man wrestles with aging, visibility, and self-worth, even the confident ones. Comparison is usually a defense against vulnerability. Competing is easier than saying, I'm scared I don't matter anymore. Aging well means shifting from comparison to compassion, seeing others not as proof of your lack, but as fellow travelers on the same road. Lie number 3. My best years are behind me. This belief mixes personal grief with a cultural script. Gay culture, especially in cities, often romanticizes youth as the era of exploration, sexual freedom, and self-expression. If that was your coming of age, getting older can feel like exile from a golden season. Often, there's unprocessed grief here. Lost time, changing bodies, friends who are gone, especially for those who lived through the AIDS crisis, even lost innocence. When we don't grieve, it hardens into cynicism. It's all downhill. But grief, when honored, makes room for renewal. The deeper truth? Every stage has its own vitality. In midlife and beyond, the focus shifts from novelty to meaning. Many gay men find their 40s, 50s, and later surprisingly liberating. They stop performing and start living. Relationships deepen. Sex gets more intimate and honest. Energy once spent on external validation flows into creativity, mentorship, and community. Aging doesn't close the book. It changes the genre. Lie number 4. If I haven't found love by now, I never will. This is the scarcity story. Time's up. The pool is dry. Understandable, especially in a community that can glorify youth and novelty over depth and consistency. But look underneath and you'll often find internalized hopelessness. the residue of early relational wounds. If love was inconsistent, conditional, or painful growing up, it's easy to expect it to keep slipping away. Aging can amplify that fear. If I wasn't chosen then, why would I be chosen now? Here's the truth. Love is a skill, not a lightning strike. Many of us only become truly capable of it later, after working through shame, trauma, and self-sabotage. Emotional availability grows with time. By midlife, a lot of men are finally ready to love without the armor of perfection or performance. Relationships that start later often have a depth and resilience that weren't possible earlier. Healing means reclaiming hope, replacing the story of, I missed it, with, I'm still able to give and receive it. Lie number 5. Getting older means losing my place in the gay community. For many of us, community was a lifeline, the first place we felt seen. Losing that belonging can feel like losing oxygen. And yes, some parts of gay culture are rough on aging. Bars, apps, and media often center younger bodies, and older men can feel sidelined. But this belief rests on a narrow definition of community. If belonging depends only on nightlife or aesthetics, it will always feel fragile. Broadening the lens helps. Seeing community as dynamic and diverse, not confined to one scene. In reality, our community is vast. There are intergenerational groups, creative circles, advocacy spaces, and chosen family where age brings authority, mentorship, and depth. Many older gay men become cultural memory keepers, the mentors who carry our history forward. The work is twofold. Grieve the loss of youth-centered belonging and reclaim interdependence. Your value doesn't shrink, it evolves. Aging, for gay men, is both loss and liberation. It asks us to face the old ideals that once kept us safe, but now keep us small. The goal isn't to fight aging, it's to integrate it. See it as the next chapter of queer resilience. When we release these lies, we make room for a bigger truth. Worth, love, and belonging were never on a timer. Thanks for watching. If you're a gay man and these conversations speak to you, go ahead and hit subscribe. I post new videos every week about the things we go through. Love, identity, healing, and everything in between. I'd love to have you be part of this community. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.